And welcome to the Tabletop Almanac. My name is Simon. I am your host for this episode of All the Devils Are Here, Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition, a chronicle of the Black Hand, the Tal'Mahe'Ra. And our lovely column here is devoted to hunting down infernalism and demonic activity in the state of Wyoming, or at least in the area that is claimed by vampires in Wyoming. We talked a little bit about how populated populatedized. Words are hard, language bad. How common or uncommon they are in the state. But if you want a proper recap, watch the previous episodes. If you want the quick recap, our column is in Cheyenne in a biker bar to catch the act of one black metal musician known as Mantus. And he is relevant because his show is being promoted by one Samuel Wright. Samuel Wright is noteworthy because he is one of three Mr. Wrights in the area who are old enough to possibly, and sort of connected enough to the music scene, but also the fact that there's this weird occult thing going on with the music scene, to be the Mr. Wright that they are looking for, who helped provide an infernal summoning ritual to a volley of minor significance, well, insignificant significance, who the group killed in the very first session, but who was also responsible for the deaths of a small little cult on the outskirts of town, of Jasper. Jasper?
Casper.
Yes, it's Jasper.
No,
Casper. Why was it saying Jasper? Christ, you think I'd know where the chronicle was set? Casper. Friendly ghosts.
Yes.
There we are. And so here we are, in the bar. Highly present are the Sons of Marduk, a biker gang, and the musician has just started playing. And the group recognizes that sort of woven into the rapid fire guitars and one might say so fast as to be a quadruple bass drum and heavy synths, a summoning ritual of some, well, ill nature. And so here we are. And it's going in the background. What are you doing?
Well, I have my giant biker I've been annoying the entire time. I'm going to shove him and make him turn around and stare me in the eyes and go and just tell him, bottle the singer with dominate.
Okay. That sounds fun. Does that level of dominate require a roll? I don't know that it does. Well, it might.
It does, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's one of those, like, things where I got used to the idea of in Requiem, the first level did not require that roll. So,
this would not be command, this would be mesmerism, because it's a little bit higher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It does
yeah. More common. Manipulation and leadership difficulty is their current willpower points. He does look a little spaced, so he probably does not have a high willpower at this moment. 1 or 2 successes can be forced to do anything that would be strange to them. Well, let's be perfectly honest. I highly doubt that bottling the singer would be strange to him in any fashion. So you just need the 1 success. Difficulty is 3.
Well, I've got 3 successes then.
Okay. All right. Yep. And as he's doing this, what's everyone else doing?
Ooh. I want to use Dread Gaze, and I think it's only one target.
It is. Now, what? Oh, Dread Gaze. Yeah. I was gonna say what level of it, but I'm just so used to presence being. Let's Dread Gaze everybody. Now, the one catch is that this does reveal your vampiric nature. Like, it's not just a spooky look; it's a bleh, which would be a breach of the masquerade, and if anyone found out, the prince might get a bit. Don't allow that sort of thing around here.
Little
It is the first. It is the first rule. So you might have to kill everyone in the bar if you were.
How many people in the bar?
I mean, enough that people would notice the massacre, but maybe you could cover it up in some other fashion. I don't want to restrict you here, but yeah, you would know as not just a Black Hand member, but a kindred of any level that dropping a Dread Gaze in a room full of mortals is it's a faux pas. Like which gets messy.
Well, let me see the step down. Let me see what awe is. Does awe reveal me as well?
I don't believe awe does. It's just like everyone's like, ooh, I want to hang out with her.
Be a good distraction if you can get it.
You're just trying to do presence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking of doing awe then, because I wanna have the majority of the bar on my side if something goes left here.
Okay.
And I have a pretty high presence too. Is there a possibility of me assisting in some way? Because I like the idea of distracting, so that Ambrose can sort of do the work right now.
Okay. I mean, you can't assist in this fashion because the whole idea is that it draws attention to the vampire. So, I don't know that. Well, I don't know. Charisma and performance is the rule, but you spend the blood point. I'm just wondering, like, if hey, everyone, check her out. Is
it guess depends on how many people she gets, and then
Yeah.
get a different group.
Yeah, you can equally target the bar.
The bar is pretty crowded. I don't think the numbers are that big.
No.
For all, unless you roll really well.
4 successes nets you 20 people.
I mean, I got 10 dice for this, so I think I got this.
Chances are you'll get at least 2.
Yeah, I want us to have like a Team Rocket sort of moment where we're just like, I'm Zephyrin, I'm Thessalia, look at us. And we're here to have some fun. Don't look at on the stage right now.
Okay. I think if you both roll, then you're bound to. I guess it's better if you both roll in the sense that you'll, like Ray said, you'll get more people.
Sure. What is the roll one more time?
It's a spend a blood point, and then roll charisma and performance, difficulty 7, and then the number of successes determines how many people are affected. And while you two are doing that, Ray, what's your?
The people I'm nearby, I'm just gonna dominate them one by one. Time to leave.
Okay. All right. So basically, getting everybody out of here or bottling the singer. Okay. So
the people near me are people that are either already stoned or trying to buy drugs for me to become stoned.
Yeah.
So
okay,
it should be relatively easy to do.
I would say so. Yeah. We'll do a difficulty. Yeah, 3 as well for that. So make your first roll, and then Cindy and Tully, if you want to make your rolls.
Yes. I just killed a mosquito. I'm out for blood.
Hey, this is vampire, not vampire hunters.
Oh.
Would enchanting voice be considered here? Enchanting voice is a merit that I have, that all rolls involving the use of the voice to persuade, charm, or command are reduced by 2.
Is that how you?
So yeah, based on like the previous session, the bikers sort of gave us space when we walked in. So I'm trying to sort of like command and announce ourselves in a way.
That's the right way to do it then. Sure. I'll let you use it.
Oh, perfect. Because the highest I rolled was 2 6s, and so I had 0 successes, and now I have 2 successes.
Okay, so you will get 2 people.
And I would love to flavor this because I got 8 successes.
Nice.
If I could flavor this of like the Salia is like starting a little hum, and then it gets louder with the music, and then like 2 dudes look at oh my god, I forgot your character's name totally.
Mine? Oh, Zephyrin.
Zephyrin. Let me write this down. Zephyrin. For the 1,000th time that I wrote it down. Like 2 guys look at Zephyrin, they're like, oh, and then Thessalia comes in singing, and they're like, oh, and they look at her instead.
Yeah, well, you get, 8 successes gets you the bar. So it's almost, except for 2 people who were a little like, maybe taking a glance Zephyr's way. I don't know how you feel about that, but, friendly rivalries and all. So, you, you can basically, get them all on to start paying attention to you. Ray, do you want to keep dominating them to leave, or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you'll get. Did you make a roll yet?
Yeah, I got 4 successes.
Okay, so you start to order them out. They almost with a pained heart leave the bar, and not that anyone is, but if you looked out the window, you would see them go to their bike, climb aboard, and look wistfully back towards the door. Kind of give some not over the top gesture, but definitely some a bit sappy, moment, and then then they and take off. Okay, and then the action. So, the tall stone biker, who has just been ordered to bottle the singer, grabs the nearest one and chucks it towards the singer. He pegs Mantus right between the eyes. This guy on a good day can do it blindfolded, but he's pretty blasted, so he just doesn't need the blindfold. So he hits him right between the eyes. There's a thunk, which almost echoes over the sound of the music. He stumbles back and stops playing his guitar. Sufficient to cut the ritual. Or so you believe. Can those of you with occult or heavily relevant skills please roll them to see if this.
I'm assuming Infernalism applies.
It does. Yeah.
Occult plus intelligence.
Yeah.
All right, occult plus intelligence roll. I know Suni dropped out for just a second there. I had some difficulties too.
Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, I missed what we're rolling for. Sorry.
Intelligence and occult. And if you have anything in Infernalism, then you can, or anything involving summoning, you can add that as a specialty.
Difficulty.
Okay. 6.
4 successes.
0.
Okay.
I hit a 10. Reroll on 10, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So just 1 success.
Yeah. If you have a specialty, you double it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
nothing.
Right.
Okay, cool. Just 1.
Okay. Yes, it should have been sufficient to stop the ritual from its full effect. But you're pretty sure that something, an earlier stage of it, has kicked in, but it's not quite clear what yet.
I will walk up to him and I'll say, now, do we need to get Casper Collins involved in here too? Or are you going to tell us what you were doing right now?
My face. What do you mean, what was I doing? Plain as set. Jesus.
Oh, I see you are choosing a difficult route here. Another bottle?
Relevant. Skills, please roll them to see if this.
I'm assuming Infernalism applies.
It does. Yeah.
Occult plus intelligence?
Yeah.
Alright, occult plus intelligence roll. I know Suni dropped out for just a second there. I had some difficulties too.
Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, I missed what we're rolling for. Sorry.
Intelligence and occult. And if you have anything in Infernalism, then you can, or anything involving summoning, you can add that as a specialty.
Difficulty?
Okay. 6.
4 successes.
0.
Okay.
I hit a 10. Reroll on 10, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So just one
Wait,
success then.
Yeah. If you have a specialty, you double it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
nothing.
Right.
Okay, cool. Just one.
Okay. Yes, it should have been sufficient to stop the ritual from its full effect. But you're pretty sure that something, an earlier stage of it, has kicked in, but it's not quite clear what yet.
I will walk up to him and I'll say, now, do we need to get Casper Collins involved in here too? Or are you going to tell us what you were doing right now?
My face. What do you mean, what was I doing? Plain as set. Jesus.
Oh, I see you are choosing a difficult route here. Another bottle?
What?
And I'm gonna look towards Ambrose right now.
For permission?
No, for in the sense of like, you know, kind of give another command. Have another bottle thrown at this guy, or
okay.
hit this guy with the bottle again. In that sense.
Grab a bottle.
Yeah.
Walk it up to the stage. Hand it over.
Ambrose, you know that is not what I meant.
Kind of look at the guy's eyes to see how concussed he is right now.
No, he should get himself checked out. But it's hard to tell, because he might be on something as well.
It's like, I just go, no, just have him drink this. He'll be fine. Nothing like nothing like a concussion plus whiskey.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, look, I don't know who you are.
Hey! Take the bottle. Paying attention?
Yeah.
Drink. No, like dominate. Like I want to drink it all.
Anyway, he knocks back Jim Beam or something like that.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Give him time. He'll talk. We're not in a hurry.
I'm going to use our perception to try to scan the room for someone that's either angry or disappointed or something.
All right. But you're gonna get a sense of everyone's auras anyway, right? So.
Yeah, but this is the cursory one. So like the idea that Yeah, like I'm scanning them, but I'll lock in on someone whose aura matches what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sponsored by it, but I think it's hilarious to be running Vampire well with a can of LaCroix. Only because in Bloodlines, that damn prince who calls himself LaCroix, but also, was active in Napoleon's army, I think, and therefore should probably be pronouncing his name the right way. Really, really grates me. LaCroix. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
4 successes.
Okay. I guess you'd be looking for like overwhelming disappointment or anger, right? Like something that would be the dominant emotion here.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of latent kind of, around the edges thing. There's a lot of adoration coming through in everybody. Not quite the level of like love, but as if a well-liked celebrity or someone was in the room and they were all paying attention to her. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like there's anybody who's specifically radiating, like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky vampires. Anyone else, while you're waiting for Mantus to properly have his tongue loosened?
Thessalia is going to jump onto the stage and she's gonna pretty much just perform and keep the audience paying attention to her. She loves this attention. So she's gonna try to channel some kind of mix of her opera voice with a little more like metal type of singing.
Symphonic metal, kind of Nightwish-y stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm sure there are lesser known, just as good bands, but they're the first one that popped to mind. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, he has a guitar up there and he has a drum machine, so it's pretty easy just to, you don't need much else. So yeah, you can kick it into gear and kind of liven up the place a little again, which probably means that Mantus is being dragged off the stage to somewhere a little more private.
We're gonna take him backstage.
Yeah, right. The green room. What there is of a green room here, it's mainly just a small room, but it'll do. There's a couch.
Good.
So Thessalia can entertain the crowd and keep them distracted. Who's going backstage with Mantus?
I'll be going backstage as well.
Yep. Ray?
I'm gonna be pulling up some references on my phone, trying to figure out how much of the ritual got done.
Okay.
Based on what I heard.
All right. So yeah, intercult roll again. Okay. So backstage. Oh, I don't feel so good.
What's the difficulty?
6 again.
Goddamn ones. I still got 4 successes.
Oh, all right, well, fair enough.
I mean,
okay.
It's still like 9 dice.
Yeah. Okay. So, backstage. That was a lot. I don't know if my ulcer can handle that. Oh, God.
You have an ulcer, do you?
Yeah, I live in a van and I tour around and perform these places, and on good nights is 1 bottle.
Well, you'll have more than an ulcer to worry about if you don't start answering our questions.
Jesus, man, what questions?
What was that that you were performing? Where did you learn this song of yours, this set?
I wrote it.
You wrote it yourself.
Like what? The music? The lyrics?
Everything. The lyrics, the notes. No one has assisted you in this whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I found parts of the lyrics.
Found where?
I was on the internet. Where else? I was looking for something, spooky, occult, kind of ritually, and this is what I found. Some guy on a message board. Sorry, on Reddit. I gotta get current here.
That reminds me. Excuse me. I had out.
Totally take a pause for a sec.
Yeah.
Ray, the first bits of info you find are summoning, like a summoning, manifesting kind of ritual, but it's in stages, and there are 3 of them, and it sounds like the first 2 were completed. Okay, backstage.
Oh yeah, so this is where I will mention that Zephyrin has no skills in computers, so Reddit is a foreign concept to her.
Okay.
when she thinks of message boards, she thinks of quite literal, like, boards in the middle of a town square. Exactly. Ooh.
Pretty. Who may offer up a song both dark and vile of lyric, infernal in its composition. Like that's that kind of post?
Essentially, yeah. So you have no idea whose territory you are in or what you were about to do.
I don't really know what you're... Are you bikers? Ryan, Ambrose is now back in front?
Yeah, I was going to go up to the sound, the sound tech and go, and not using any Dalmay or anything, but I'm going to use my intimidation and go, where's the promoter?
All right.
Just point it out.
He was over at the bar. I don't see him now.
You have a phone number for him, don't you?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Do you know where he lives?
No. Yeah, you'll have to ask him, I guess.
I will.
Cool. Can I have my phone back when you've got the number? It's here. He kind of scrolls down. It's this guy.
Excellent. Just walk away with the phone.
Hey, man, my phone.
Don't even turn around.
It scrolls down to Mr. Wright.
Perfect.
Okay, Ray. The manifestation. So it is a 3-stage manifestation. The first one draws the attention of the entity and beckons it to this physical location. The second one opens up a passageway of sorts. It thins the barrier so that it can come across. And then the third one is where it allows it to take on form.
Would he be able to find a way across without the third part?
So the second part is what basically thins it so that it can cross, and the third one he takes form.
Yeah.
What you can find in a sort of a scan and a discussion on it does vary whether the final stage is required for it to actually there's debate whether or not the second one is enough to bring its presence here, but it's immaterial until the third act is completed. Others say that no, the third act is sort of the culmination of that and is what finally draws it across and materializes it. Someone says in there that they once tried it and then had to dodge their ice maker as it started launching ice out, a very Ghostbusters-y at them. They got rid of the fridge.
Okay. How long would it take me to come up with some kind of counter ritual?
Maybe. All right. Well, I guess make an intelligence and occult roll. Again, you can apply infernalism. And difficulty 7. And then the number of successes. Well, and then just tell me how many successes you get, and I'll figure out an appropriate time period there.
Well, I rolled a 10, so that's good. Let's see, that's 7 successes.
Not long.
2 10s, 3 8s, and then a 6, and then some low numbers.
We'll have it before Thessalia has finished her song.
Excellent. Can we put paper, start writing something down?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is Thessalia doing anything else besides performing right now, or?
No, she's pretty engrossed. She's full of herself. And is gonna drag this song out as long as she can.
Okay. Keep everyone focused.
Yep.
Focus on her. Okay. Backstage then.
Mm-hmm.
So can I go? Like, I really don't feel well, and tonight has kind of sucked for me. Am I getting paid for the gig? Need gas to get to the next one.
I will tell you what. How about you be a good little dear? Have you written any of your songs down?
Yeah.
Lyrics, tablature.
I can give you sheet music, man. I got a degree in composition.
Why don't you give me what you have on hand, and we can talk about your payment later.
It's in the van.
Show me. And I'm going to be using my enchanting voice to kind of persuade.
Nudge him along.
Yeah, nudge him along.
Well, I mean, he seems amenable to the idea. He throws up as soon as he stands up, and then sits back down. Oh, no. It's in the van. Manila folder. Oh God, I'm going to be sick again, and then vomits the second time.
I am going to try to... I am disgusted by this, so I'm going to try to see if he has any keys on him, and I'm just going to try to pickpocket his keys. And I'm just going to go and grab them myself. I'm hoping it's under stealth.
Yeah, stealth or probably just that. Oops.
I'm trying to remember. Larceny.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was pretty sure larceny was here. I just had to double check.
There's larceny. And then does Dex affect it at all, or does my celerity help in any way, shape, or form?
Not celerity won't, but Dex will.
Celerity does, because celerity adds this Dex. Celerity passively.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right. So yeah, celerity will also help.
Okay, cool. So what would the final roll be then?
Okay. Where? Celerity.
Yeah, each point adds one die to every dexterity dice roll.
Yeah. So how much? So one extra die per point of celerity.
Okay, I got 3 celerity.
Then your dex, and then your stealth.
Larceny.
Oh, or larceny.
Okay. Larceny. Sorry.
Okay, that's a lot of die. All right.
I mean, you're not slouches. Let's get that across. You are an experienced character.
And what's the difficulty?
5. I mean, you're just trying to get his keys out while he's throwing up.
7 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you got his keys.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the van and look for this manila folder.
Okay.
And yeah, try to grab it.
So you go out the back.
Yep.
Suni, could you give me a perception and alertness roll, please?
Alertness.
Difficulty 7.
I got 2 successes.
All right. Over at the, well, by sound booth, it's the table opposite you from the stage. You can see that, so Ambrose has just left, and now you can see that the sound tech is, he's holding the mixing board, and he's kind of trembling and shaking and kind of leaning forward onto it.
Oh, okay. Where is Nikolai in relation to the stage?
I'm probably like in the back, in like a booth or something.
In the back. Okay. And where did Ambrose go? Did he,
I was
like,
walking out to the street.
Okay. Okay. So Thessalia will like bring her song to a close, and she'll just like not a close, but she'll like hum as she walks over to the sound tech, and like while she's like humming, she'll say, "You're ruining my song. What's wrong with you?"
I'm sorry. It just started. I don't know. It's moving.
Moving? What are you talking about? And she puts her hands on the table too.
What's your strength?
1.
And do you have any potence? I mean, I'm assuming no, but
no.
Okay. So it shoots up and hits him under the chin, knocking him backwards, and slams into the ceiling. Nikolai will notice this too, because the mechanical bull off in the corner, the one that looks all dusty and untouched, but is in the back area where he is, has now come to life and is bucking away like mad. In fact, so hard that it looks like it might break free of its fastening to the ground, whatever the word is. It might break free from the ground. And you get a sort of a number of what the hell, and then ow, my phone shocked me, and then someone else, it's burning, and it seems like a number of weird things like this have just started.
Yeah, I sent a text saying, I think the theory that things manifest after the second half of the ritual, it has been proven true. And I go back to continue writing my ritual, ignoring it.
On Reddit, yeah. So and so is correct. I speak from experience right now. Hold on, video. Okay.
Well, I sent it to the group too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Ambrose has no idea what's going on. This is great.
Okay, so
I didn't mention all the first half of what I learned. Just the spark.
right. Turns out the second part of the ritual allows it to. Yeah. Okay. So then, Ryan, what's Ambrose doing? Was out on the street.
Well, I'm on the street. Got a phone with his number on it. Dial. Put it on speakerphone. And see if I can hear anything ringing around me.
No.
Yep.
But you do get a. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, your guy is not doing well. You should come check on him.
What do you mean, my guy?
Fucking singer you hired. Somebody bottled him.
Oh. Well, I guess he had it coming playing here. Yeah, not my problem. Sorry.
Not your
Steve,
problem.
you sound different.
You're right, I do. So, Samuel.
Hey.
This isn't Steve. This is Ambrose.
I'm
coming for you.
Hey, what's the
So
fuck,
you either come back here, or I find you. That are your options.
Click.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, in the back, you're able to get get this folder. You have to dig a little while to find it. His van is a bit of a mess, and it's underneath a mattress, on top of another mattress, like thin foam mattress, sort of wedged in between there. It looks like it. Yeah, I mean, he's got it. He has talent. Just no success.
Yeah, I want to take a look at it. I want to see if there's any lyrics written in. I mean, I only understand English and French, but I have crew members who understand a lot more. So I'm looking for maybe like a word or two that would kind of like ring alarm bells.
Not for you.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna hold on to it anyway. Where is the van in relation to like the building?
It's just in like the parking lot behind it.
Oh,
like
behind. Okay, so I wouldn't run into Ambrose then in the back.
No, you guys are on opposite sides.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take the folder. I have the key, so we can go back here if anything, but I'm not looking for anything else. I don't want to look for anything else, so I'm gonna make my way back inside.
All right. So you have, as soon as you step back inside, into the green room, I guess, first.
Yeah.
Mantus is slumped forward on the kind of coffee table like thing. There is another small pool of vomit below his face and dripping onto the floor. But there's also a lamp lying shattered around him, and it looks like he's kind of bleeding out of the back of his head.
Okay. So now, would feeding on him at this moment be a bad idea?
Well, so his blood alcohol level is pretty high.
Sounds fun. It's up my alley.
And you don't know what else might be in there. So It's up to you.
I kind of want to taste.
Like a taste or a taste? Because I know you spent a bit of blood already.
Just a small little lowercase t taste for now.
And what path are you on again? Are you powering your voice?
I
believe you are powering the inner voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So give respect, always gain something. But then a big thing about me as well is my nature and demeanor. So there is a part of me that is a little hedonistic, and some drug blood could be interesting.
It doesn't directly violate any of your guidelines, except for the strive for control part. That could maybe be a bit.
Yeah, because I'm reading up on like the bon vivant, which is may spend time gorging on the blood of drug abusers for the contact high. Like this guy does gross me out.
There's a background sound somewhere.
I think it's coming from Ray.
Oh,
Maybe we'll have to take a quick pause.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just to rewind. Yeah. So, because I do have bon vivant, which
you don't have to be a good follower of the path of power in your voice. If there are certain things that you have a tendency towards that violate the tenets of it, but it doesn't immediately violate it necessarily. So you could definitely take a taste and be okay with it, I think.
Yeah, like I'm a little grossed out at this man and the vomit, but like blood. There's free blood. There's no one around.
So you're just gonna drink a little?
Yeah, just a little.
How many blood points do you want to get back?
Ooh,
or none. You could just taste it.
Yeah, I would say none. We're not going. You know, I got the keys, I got the folder. He was cooperative, so I guess sort of in line with my path. I am going to let him live. But yeah, just a little sample. Okay,
all right. It's bitter. It's a little like, maybe a bit smoky.
Okay. I'm a fan of the smokiness. Okay.
Okay. All right. Front of house. Nikolai has just finished writing out his counter ritual. The bar is a bit of a scene of chaos, where patrons are having to dodge or avoid any sort of machinery or electronic devices that seem to be trying to hurt them. And if they can't in their own right do it, they're, as in like the, garbage disposal in the sink kind of thing, they are just telekinetically flying at them. So there's a moment where a couple of the bikers have to hold down the golf video game with the spinning wheel that you play, and some of the poker machines are also have been ripped out of the ground by themselves, it seems, and one has unluckily been knocked over on its side, is being currently attacked with baseball bats and knives and bludgeons that they were carrying with them. So the war against the machine is not completely lost in the bar, but there have been a number of serious injuries and likely a fatality or two. But your ritual is written out as complete, and you're pretty sure we'll do it. So is it a Coldunic sorcery roll, or how does the ritual work here?
Cthonic sorcery would just be a cult anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at some of these. I want rituals. Show me rituals. Here. Okay, intelligence occult. Difficulty 7.
Okay. Do I need anything special for this ritual?
Yeah, I guess infernalism, because you're countering an infernal ritual.
Yeah, but do I need other participants, stuff like that, for this?
Oh, no, it's a reverse chant. It actually goes backwards. So maybe all those records played the other way were about stopping.
Got them once again. Have one success.
One success? Well, one success is a good start. And humanity starts to sort of push back harder against the machine in this bar, and you can feel that whatever presence is responding to the ritual is frustrated and angry, and is weakening. So within a few minutes, you're pretty sure that you'll be able to fully counter it.
Okay.
And so anyone re-entering will see, we'll see what I described or is in here. Same sort of thing that you got to dodge and look out for. Sunni, anything from Thessalia?
Thessalia will look around and notice that I'm assuming nobody's really listening to her song anymore, as they are.
No, they're quite occupied with.
So she lets out a really angry, loud scream, and stomps off the stage, and whoever's closest, I assume it's Nikolai, she'll look for him and just meet up with him.
Yeah, Zephyrin at this point has come back out front. Ambrose didn't go inside, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, if you come up to me, I just do this and go. We're looking, and I'm busy. Keep chanting.
She nods and rolls her eyes. She goes, "Ugh!" and turns on her heels and stomps back towards the stage. Jumps up, goes backstage to see if Zephyr's there.
Yeah, he's there. She's just finishing tasting the blood from the back of Mantus's head. Okay, so in a few minutes, order is somewhat restored, but it's still a bit. There's a lot of confusion amongst the human population of the bar as to what just happened and what they had to deal with. And yeah, you got you all sort of reconvene in front. Unless you want to do anything else inside the bar.
No, not inside the bar. I will let both Thessalia and Nikolai know about the envelope that I have. Here, these. Look over them. There must be something in here. In the meantime, I will inform Casper Collins as to what has been going on in his bar. He must know. Because I'm playing a game of politics as well. I don't want to intrude or anything like that. So I'm going to be very forthcoming with what I know to good old Casper.
Okay. So you send the message to his seneschal, who is the second in command, per se.
Yeah. You may want to get down to your bar. There's it's basically going to be the message. You might want to come down to the bar, and I'll leave it at that.
You get a response. Please provide details.
I will provide the details. Strange things be afoot. May have been a summoning ritual.
Masquerade breaches?
None. I take special care.
But elements of the supernatural?
Absolutely.
I'm sending someone contain the bar.
Affirmative, will do.
Alright, so what's everyone else? Ambrose is going to wait, I assume, for now.
No, Ambrose has a plan.
Okay.
Because I told Mr. Wright I was coming for him. And we had his name and his address, which is why we came to this town. So I'm going to give somebody $100 to take me to his house where he lives.
Okay, yeah. Well,
because I just terrified him to try to make him run. But you don't run until you grab what you need from home. Because people are stupid and predictable.
If there's one thing being a vampire has taught you.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. It's easy to pay a biker $100 to let you ride on the back. What's everyone else doing?
Thessalia is going to be complaining to whoever is nearby her that she's like, I gave a really good show, guys, and it just got ruined by this stupid ritual. And Zephyrin, what the hell was that of you trying to get everyone's attention? I am the one where everyone's supposed to pay attention to me.
Look, my dear, do not take any offense to it. How about you go back inside and give them one more performance? Keep them occupied until Casper and his posse arrive.
Thessalia crosses her arms and turns her head away. She says, "No, I don't want to."
Listen,
well, there you go.
How about another week with the Range Rover?
Yes, but like, I want a good driver. I want someone who will talk to me.
That can be easily arranged. For now, we need to make sure there's no breaches.
Fine, whatever. How can I help?
Go inside, give another performance. You want the eyes on you, you shall have them. Make sure all eyes are on you. Make sure they stay.
She flips her hair and she goes, easy. And she walks back into the bar.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, no one's taken the envelope, so I'm just gonna...
Correct.
No, I definitely took it.
Nikolai then. Okay. Perfect.
I definitely took it. I'll look into it. Take pictures of every page as well.
Okay. So, the two of you then are out front when a black SUV pulls up, and out of it, this is after Ambrose has already left, and Thessalia is inside. Out of it steps the sheriff of the domain. She's a MMA level kind of fighter in build, who you only know as Jolene. She steps out, and a few ghouls behind her. You called this in?
Yes. Thank you for arriving here as quickly as you did. I introduced myself very formally, titles and all. And I'll let them know that there seemed to have been a summoning ritual that was being done by Mantus. He seems to be...
Just quick, what's... Amongst the Camarilla, is your character known as having occult inclinations?
Definitely not.
Yeah, I know, because you're the druggie, you pusher. Is Zephyr?
No.
Ambrose is, but he's gone.
Yeah, but Ambrose is known as himself, so...
Yeah. Ambrose is has status and domain in the city.
Yeah. So he can do that. But just... You could, just in case you wanted to rephrase what, if you don't want them to know that you know of this sort of thing. A different angle?
Okay, yeah. So then I will just say that, the crowd was freaking out, and that the masquerade was in jeopardy of being exposed.
Okay. From your actions?
No, from the actions of one of the people on stage, a Mantus.
But no actual breach?
No.
What else happened in there?
Things might have been flying, but it might have been the acid I was on. So I don't know.
There was a bottle thrown. There was...
Thrown or flew?
It was thrown.
Okay.
But then other things started to fly.
So something supernatural seemed to be occurring.
Seemed to be. I figure I would do my due diligence to Lieutenant Casper Collins, and again, I don't want to intrude on his territory.
Yeah, and you two, the only ones in there?
No, there are two others. One who is right now performing, enticing the crowd, making sure that they don't leave.
Mm.
And then another is following up on our original purpose here. I'm assuming Jolene...
Your group is not known as a coterie here, right?
No, but I'm assuming Jolene would know or word would have gotten down to Jolene that like we are here on business and we do have approval to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not an official group in the Camarilla.
So in their, like, you're an official group in your secret apocalyptic death cult, but not in theirs.
Correct.
So.
Like I was just here for a party.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I heard there was heavy metal playing. It's a place for me to possibly sell drugs, or drink a little blood.
Yeah. So just maintaining that dual identity situation. So when you guys announced your arrival, it could have just easily been each individually having done so. So it doesn't have to necessarily be as a group. So Jolene is not somebody to whom you would be referring to yourself as any sort of unit or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you can say it would make sense to talk about there were other kindred. Who we saw, but
correct. Yeah, I'm hesitant to use the term friend as well.
Yeah, you can just say kindred that you saw there, because again, maybe.
You use clanmate. I think we all Toreador. All three of us.
Because if
yes,
since Thessalia is probably masquerading as a Toreador. You could say clanmates.
Yeah, there you go.
Fine. So objects flew of their own accord.
None under our accord, that's for sure.
Right. You didn't do it. You didn't throw them. You didn't project them. Who was the guy on stage that might have been the breach? Or could have been a breach? What did you say his name was?
It's me. His music kind of sucked, though.
Oh, Mantus. Mantus, yes.
And what do you know about what he knows?
He is intoxicated and in the back right now. If we head around to the back of the building, you should still be able to get to him.
And where is he going? How is he going to breach? Is he ghoul? Human?
He seems to be human.
You would have been able to tell him that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Blood. Yes. Okay. Well, they don't know I tasted him, so.
No. True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far as I can tell, he was human.
He's sorry, did you say he was passed out?
Last I saw him, yes.
What happened?
That bottle.
The bottle.
That bottle hit him. He went backstage.
So head injury?
Most likely, yeah.
Alright, might rattle some stuff up there. Alright. So thanks for calling that in, and get out of here. Don't need you to hang about. Find somewhere else to spend the rest of your night.
Understood. I'll be making my leave then.
Great. And you sell somewhere else. Actually, wait. How much do you have on you?
I looked my bag. Good amount still.
Okay. She opens the door and pokes her head in. They seem pretty focused on the show, right?
Yeah, they seem to be enjoying the show.
Yeah. She kind of looks over. All right. What do you have that dissolves?
Look through. A bunch of E. That dissolves.
Yeah.
The acid with 2.
Yeah, right. Okay, give me all you got.
All right.
Invoice me if you feel like it. And she walks in, talks to the bartender, and and proceeds to insert it into the kegs of beer behind the bar. Then, walking to the edge of the stage, Thessalia sees this woman walk up. You would know who she was. She's high ranked. She's the cleanup crew, in a way. Well, the enforcer of the traditions and such.
She kind of drags the note and then slowly brings it to a close, longer than she probably should, and then stands there very expectantly waiting for her applause.
There is applause.
Yes.
Jolene. She points at you. The mic.
Thessalia walks over slowly and she says, "Thank you," and waves, and then hands her the mic. And she looks at her and she goes, "And I did that for free." And she walks off the stage.
Only for you. You can hear that over the PA. Drinks on the house. And then she leaves as the audience converges on the bar. Out front, what are you with the three of you doing before she gets out there?
I'm writing an invoice.
Yeah. 50 tabs of LSD.
I could always double check. I got some points in finance. I can make it official for you. I'm going to attempt to communicate with Ambrose and get his location.
Yep.
Trying to regroup before we head out.
All right.
Ambrose has just arrived at Samuel Wright's apartment. It looks like it is above. It's one of those ones in the back. You gotta walk up the stairs to get to it. It's above a store.
Mm-hmm.
Late night grocery.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I got the cell phone, so it goes in my into my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I just walk up the stairs and open the door.
Right. It needs a little bit of a nudge to get it open.
Then it gets kicked as hard. It gets kicked with potence.
Yeah, well, I mean, I assume that, like...
No, if it needs a nudge, it's getting kicked.
Okay.
In.
All right. So it explodes inwards. Fuck! And there's a guy who you assume might be Samuel, right? He's, wearing a nice-ish looking suit. Whether it's actually all that nice, you'd have to look closer. No tie, but his collar's undone. He is currently stuffing things into a small duffel bag, gym bag kind of thing. Who are you? Get out of it!
Get down!
His hand goes into the duffel.
That's fine. I'm told him to sit down.
Pulls out a pistol. No, man. No, you sit down.
Arms are on.
Oh my god. Okay. Fires off a couple of shots that all miss.
That's fine. I'm just sewing the arms beside me. I'm not trying to grab them with them.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? You one of them?
I am.
Cal looks at the revolver. Do you mind if I reload this?
I do.
So it's full.
We need to go now. You just fired a gun.
Oh shit.
Those are loud. And you were stupid. So,
oh god.
You were going to come with me very quickly. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you like this place?
Cheap.
That's unfortunate. You're going to set it on fire as well as we're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'll meet you downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 2 minutes. Or I'm coming back up.
Okay. And he throws the bag out off the little landing to hit the ground. So, okay, 1 second, and he goes back in and you see him turning on the stove. And then...
Yeah, no, I just go outside and pick up the bag and wait for him. And I've got a phone now. I'm just going to... Do I remember any of their phone numbers?
You're a smart guy. You might remember them.
Yeah, I just text back going, I have a phone. I also have Samuel.
I text back, what's your address? We will be there momentarily.
It'll be on fire momentarily.
What's the address? Okay.
I give you the address to my domain.
Alright. We will rendezvous there then.
It's another horrible place. Again, no power, no nothing. Just a horrible, horrible place.
As long as it's not on fire.
It is not on fire.
Fair.
Those are my standards for the night. No levitating mixing boards, and not on fire.
So, he steps out and the place is on fire behind him. He runs down the stairs. Okay.
We just walk and flag down a cab.
Okay. He sits in the back with you. He's silent-ish.
I go out of my way to make you feel uncomfortable.
He's very uncomfortable. You're doing a great job of that.
Good.
And if you don't speak to him, he doesn't speak back. He just, No,
I don't say a word. I don't even pretend to breathe around him. I make it very, 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 very obvious that I am an inhuman monster.
Right. So he spends a lot of time like twiddling his thumbs and fidgeting, and grinding his teeth. Do you have any gum? I grind my teeth when I'm nervous, and the gum helps. Okay. Sort of like shrinks. And you rendezvous at the horrible place in his domain.
Excellent.
So they're already there. So the cab pulls up. The three of you see it. Ryan, do you want to describe how horrible this place is?
Yeah, it is a place that's probably been derelict for a good 20, 30 years, boarded up. It does have a good storm cellar, though, so there's no light to get in. There is no power. It is obviously a place that occasionally gets used for a squat, which is excellent for a quick and easy meal. It is not a pleasant place to be at all.
All right.
Overgrown, just the kind of place that occasionally gets abandoned if somebody didn't pay their taxes or someone died and their kid didn't take over the property. That's that kind of vibe.
So he steps out with a... He's maybe in his mid-30s. And he's a good-looking guy when he's not like completely trembling and pale and looking just absolutely terrified. Okay. Who are you?
Dahlia, this is the promoter I told you about. You should talk to him. Zephyrine.
She kind of...
Zephyrine, this was his bag. There might be something in that you would like.
I'll take the bag and I'll start looking through it.
And Thessalia,
I do not have anything
slides up.
for you.
Hi?
And she has like a large grin. She says, "Hi, you're a promoter, huh?"
We could take this inside if you wish.
Inside where?
Oh, follow me.
Oh god.
Go around back into the storm cellar. Open the storm cellar up. Again, there's no lights.
I'm gonna die down here.
No, you're not. I assure you of that.
Okay, so we can talk. I assume you need promotion. I know people. Bar owners. Oh gosh. So, everyone's down in the pitch black dankness of the storm cellar. Well, maybe
Yes.
it's dankness. But
Oh no, it's dank. It's
Okay.
horrible. It's horrible.
Okay. So the dankness of the storm cellar. Can anyone else see down here?
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yeah, but I wish I couldn't. This place is disgusting.
It is true darkness on there, other than your cell phone lights or any other lights you have with you. Just
Yeah.
It is an absolute horrible place.
Okay. Just, if you're not going to kill me, just what do you need? What do you want?
Well, I think my associates might have some questions for you.
Can you ask them and then let me go, please?
I am enjoying his sort of the terror in his voice, and I'm just choosing to be silent until this guy cracks even more.
I don't know what you want.
Thessalia slides up next to the guy and she says, "So, this Mantus, where did you find such a untalented worm?"
I thought he was pretty talented. I mean, I don't care for his music, but I didn't have to. The guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, I found him online. Why? What did he do?
Well, he did something that put a lot of people in danger.
Okay, what?
And she looks back at Zephyrin and she's like, "Can I just say?"
Yeah, I give you a nod that you would recognize as my approval, while I am like playing and sort of like filing my nails down here.
And she turns back to Samuels and says, "Seems like your performer had a ritual in mind."
Yeah, something like that.
What do you mean? Something like that?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I gave it to him. He was supposed to use it. I didn't know anything about it.
And at this point, I'm going to break the silence. Then why did you give it to him?
Oh, I was made a really good offer.
By who?
He's a guy, he's been giving me books and things.
I want a name.
I can't remember it. Yeah, I'm not just saying that. It was weird. Like Greek or something.
Will you be able to draw him?
Draw him?
Well, if you describe it enough that someone could draw him.
Maybe I could try.
No, you will not try. You will do it.
I can tell you what he looked like, but I've never said anything for a sketch artist before, okay? So I'll just do what I can.
And where'd you meet this guy whose name you don't know?
At a bookstore.
Bookstore.
The back room of a bookstore. He was looking at the same collection I was.
And which bookstore is this? Or do you not know the name of this one either?
No, it's called Iron Nail. It's here in Cheyenne.
What collection?
Well, it Goetia. It's a book on Goetia, or books on Goetia, and yeah, and this guy was there too, and we just got to talking. He knew a lot, and I like to know, to learn, and so he offered me access to some of the books he has if I made this thing happen.
You're a man that makes deals. So you want to walk out of this alive. How about you tell us... So how about you tell us all that you know, detail by detail. Tell me what he was wearing, his color of his eyes, the color of his hair. We need to know everything.
Sorry, Ray, there's just some background noise, so I just... I couldn't hear totally quite as well.
That's okay, I could repeat for the dramatic effect.
No, that's okay. I got the gist. Fine. He He has a beard, like a close beard, longish blonde hair. Mediterranean look to him. And
yet, throughout all of this, you do not know his name.
That was like Mantus. Menelaus. No. Who would be named Menelaus? I don't know. Do people still name their kids that?
Would that be knowledge that any of us would have? Maybe I would know.
I don't know. Look it up online. Common Greek names. Is Menelaus one of them?
Oddly, I know the answer is no because I'm running a bunch of stuff in Greektown in my other game.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, just saying like a kid, this person's probably not been named for like, what, a couple hundred years now? It's my assumption. That's an old-timey name.
What time of day did you meet this person?
Night. The back room doesn't open until night.
Doesn't open until night? Well, how late does it stay open till?
Before dawn.
Well then, I guess we're going book shopping, aren't we, Samuel?
Yeah. I'm not getting out of this alive, am I?
I promised you to get out of it alive. You would learn nothing if you died. Sin.
That's true, I guess.
Sin is a good teacher. And you were learning a lot tonight.
Yeah. Like, I need to move.
I'll never move far enough.
What's that?
If it helps, I'm a pacifist.
I guess so. Okay, well. I can take you there. We can look it up too.
No, you're going to take us there.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, you have to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
So how far is it from here?
Other side of town. Well, it'll still be open for a little while.
Should be a quick drive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then let's get a car.
Yeah.
I'll arrange transportation.
Yeah.
And I'll do just that. I'll arrange transportation.
Sounds good. Anything anyone wants to do before going to Iron Nail?
Yeah, Thessali's gonna lean into Samuel's space and say, "Do you have a business card?" And she extends her hand.
Trembling hand goes into his jacket pocket. Samuel, promoter.
Is the store cash only?
Yeah.
Can we
When
stop
he
by the
takes
ATM
currency. Okay. Sure. And you take out some money, get his business card, pile into the vehicle, and drive across town to Iron Nail. It's an unassuming bookstore on the outside. Just looks like any kind of common one. It's not even new agey or anything like that. It's just got bestsellers and literary darlings and non-fiction chart toppers. Yeah, so it's around back in the alley. So he leads you there and knocks on.
He goes to knock. I don't want to knock.
Okay. You have to knock on that brick there where he doesn't know you're here.
Is it just a regular door?
Yeah.
Snap!
Oh, well, I'm not going to be invited back ever again. Good thing I'm moving. Okay.
Open the door. Ladies first.
Thessalia walks in immediately.
You just jam up against each other in the doorway. Wait a minute. So the two of you go in first. I guess followed by Nikolai.
Mm-hmm.
And then Samuel walks in after. So downstairs, and it's a straight step down, flight downstairs, and then the basement. There's somebody sitting behind a desk with on their phone. Young man. Geez, you got an appointment? There's a lot of you. Oh, hey Sam. Hi. Are they with you? Yeah. Alright, you can go in. Just hold on. Empty your pockets first. Boss isn't happy that you got chocolate on some of the books last time.
Is there anything... Does this guy present completely as human as well?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try to use my enchanting voice and tell him we will do no such thing. And that
he won't empty his pockets?
Oh, I thought the command was to us as well, for us.
Oh, no.
It's for just for him.
Pockets. You got chocolate on the books last time.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought it was for all of us. Okay.
No,
never mind.
But he does look to you and say, he points at a sign that says, no food, no drink, no service.
Okay, I just nod.
And he presses a button, there's a buzz, and part of the wall swings open.
Can I see where the button was?
Yeah, it's just underneath the desk.
Perfect. I'll wait here for you. Seems like a small place.
It's not huge. Okay.
Samuel, make sure you show, in particular, Nikolai, where the good stuff is.
Okay. So he leads anyone in there who wants to go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
I will too.
Yeah. So for any book lover, this place is like paradise. There are scores of books, shelves stretching up to the ceiling. It's a much larger room than you would expect. Plenty of ladders that go up so you can get books that are high up on the wall. And, I mean, there's a wide mix, but a lot of them do look pretty old. Yeah. I guess Demonology is over there. I assume that's what he meant when he said the good stuff.
That's
Great.
that first. But then I want to check out the rest too. Maybe I'm missing in my library.
Oh. If you're not going to kill me, can I look at your library?
Maybe.
Hey, things are turning back in my favor. He kind of looks around. I don't see him here. So,
how often did you meet him?
A couple weeks ago, this last time, a few times a month. Yeah.
And demonology was the exact section that you were in?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he seemed very interested in it.
So in the back of my mind, I'm noticing that there was no sort of like we didn't have to sign any guest paperwork. There's no sign-in process whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also going to assume that there's no record of this guy coming in from a month ago.
Oh, that's probably fair.
Which is a little disappointing, but try to see what other angles we have apart from questioning the person upstairs. In the meantime,
Is one of these books your favorite?
My favorite or this?
The guy's.
He was interested in medieval pacts and ways to connect with sort of outer creatures.
The pages that I got inside the envelope, do they look like they were ripped out of anything?
No, they look like really well written like sheet music.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can I look for that collection that they met over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to ask if with the book that you were looking at last was still here.
He looks around. Yeah, it's this one. He pulls it out and it has no title and no real identification on the outside. While you're poking around in there, in the back room, but outside there, Ambrose and the kid has gone back to his phone.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, he doesn't get to do that. I'm going to be doing what I can to make him uncomfortable and let me know about the kind of people that come through here. Names, like, who does he work for? Why do you work here? What are you into? Tell me all your good, fun stuff. And I do have a different amount of manipulation and subterfuge to try to...
Go ahead, make that roll.
Difficulty?
6.
That would be 4 successes.
All right. I guess it's the enchanted objects that are the most, like the documentation on them. Wait, hold on. I got the question wrong. What was your question?
I want to know about the people that
People that
Like,
come
I
in.
want to
Okay.
be his boss, and the people that come through, like, I want, like,
Mhm.
names, like, regulars, stuff like that, and why is he here?
I'm the doorman.
Like, no
And that-
particular interest?
Oh, I read it. And he holds up his phone. Oh, on
phone.
here. What? Hey.
What's he reading?
Right now, he is reading a treatise on the Dukes of Hell, and their relation to the Lords of Faerie by Sir Robert Dunsany. Yeah, it looks all right. And look, it's just something that they've been theorizing about. Can I have my phone back? No. Like, everyone, for a while. Well, you wanted the other questions, right?
Yeah. Like, who else works here? I'm just going to flip through his phone, see if I can find his list of contacts.
Yeah, we get a weird crop of people in here, just, those looking for something unusual. And he has also contacts. They all, well, a lot of them seem to have nicknames. Some more flattering than others.
What's the most flattering name?
It's really hard to tell. Like, big guy is perfectly fine, but it's not like, the most. It's kind of in that vein.
Just put the phone down. This is all bullshit. You know that, right?
That's probably about when you hear footsteps on the stair behind you, and
so there's stairs behind me.
Yeah,
perfect. This is exactly what I need to do.
All right.
So I go, it's all bullshit. You know that? What I was gonna do was have a little fun with my fear of the dark. So I'm going to do shadow play and make him see horrible things in the dark.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's a fear frenzy difficulty 8, or just courage check difficulty 8 for a human. I want to basically terrify him, make him run out of the building.
The footsteps behind you?
No,
No.
the kids. I want him to send him flying up the stairs.
All right, I'm not going to have you roll for that. No need for that. He does, just freaks out, and panics, and kicks open the back door and runs out. The figure coming down as he pushes past him, bumps him. Hey, easy, Colin. And then he steps down, and it's a tall, slender kindred. Long-ish blonde hair, more stylized beard. Ambrose?
Yes.
And you recall the face, one that you did not expect to see again. And in front of you stands your old column mate, Macias. And we'll pause there for tonight, because I'm going to talk to you about that. So, I forgot to introduce everybody when we started, but we'll do it now on the way out. So, we will start with Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. I was playing Nikolai. This was fun.
Yeah, alright, awesome. Ryan.
I'm Ryan. I am Ambrose Blakely, the Somber Anti-Tribute.
Awesome. Suni.
What's good, guys? I am Suni, and I was playing Thessalia, daughter of Cacophony.
And Tully.
Hey everybody, I'm Toli, played Zephyrin, who is a Toreador Anti-Tribute.
Awesome stuff. And I am Simon, and I played your storyteller. We will be back with the next episode, and who is Macias, and what is going on here? Will be coming up next in All the Devils Are Here, a Black Hand Chronicle for V20. Good night, and don't drink the green blood.
Good advice.
Very good advice.
Very good advice.